Okay, Kaiir, this is going into your 4th season in the NFL, but it's your first time in Oxnard, a lot different from 3 years you had at St. John Fisher. What's the biggest difference that you noticed since you got here?
I would say the weather. Being able to see the sun every day, that's a blessing in itself. I would just say it's top notch. You know, I feel like the Jones family does a good job of just making sure we can focus on everything that we need to be successful. Like the living conditions are great.
Talk to me a little bit about just your football upbringing. I know your dad has ties here, but your uncle also played in the league. How big were those two in your career thus far?
They've been super duper helpful. You know, I wasn't allowed to play. My dad didn't let me play until I was like 7th grade, 8th grade. So I was able to like sit back and observe them and learn from their mistakes. So they've been like my rocks, my pillars, you know what I'm saying, since I like started playing. So I lean on them heavily.
You said they didn't let you play at first. Did you play other sports?
Yeah, basketball was my first love.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to play football just because my dad, he started super duper early, and you know he dealt with lots of injuries and head traumas and stuff, and he didn't want to force football on me because I was always around it because all my family played. So I played like in the street and stuff, but I never played like organized and like tackle until I was like in 7th, 8th grade, and then I also had to run track too. So I was kind of always like begging to play. So then when I finally got the opportunity, like I was super duper excited and hungry, and then I was really bad at it. And then that just motivated me even more to like keep grinding, because I knew that once I got a little bit taste of success, I knew like my fruits of labor would pay off when I kept working.
What age do you think that it just kind of clicked for you?
Sophomore year of high school for sure. Okay. Sophomore year of high school, that's when like everything clicked. I was like all county and like at corner and at receiver, kick return, punt return. So I was seeing the fruits of my labor pay off, and I was excited.
So I know at Florida, in your three seasons there, you had 6 interceptions. Do you feel like having that wide receiver background like helps or?
Most definitely, wide receiver for sure. And also like running track. Running track gave me like the ability to be like more explosive and also like faster, great conditioning when it comes to track, form to prevent injuries and stuff like that. And then I would say wide receiver, like tracking the ball, having the ball skills. I feel like that all like helped me develop into a first round pick cornerback. Yeah.
Those traits carried over. I remember seeing you at camp your rookie season.
Yeah.
And you had 2 interceptions your rookie season as well. I know you talk about not having 3.
1 in the playoffs.
My bad.
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Let me get on ESPN for that one. But okay, you had 3. But I know you talked about not reaching the potential that you wanted to in those 3 years.
For sure.
And I also know there was 3 different defensive play callers while you were there as well.
Yeah.
Just what was the difficulty in Buffalo just overall?
Yeah. For me, I would just say like coming in early, having the high expectations for myself, and then like just like not getting a full opportunity to really like shine. I would only play like guys got hurt, so it was kind of like that was the first for me, and then like it was like I don't know. I just felt like it wasn't really. Things I could have did better, but it's also things that were in my favor as well. So, I mean, I'm just excited for my opportunity here. Like, it's been a blessing just to, get an opportunity. So I just try to take it and run with it. Just be a consistent dog and just learn and grow from everything I've been through.
Sometimes you just need a fresh start. That's a lot of the guys that I've spoken to that say that, and it looks like night and day. And I was talking to Coach Overstreet about it a little bit. Yeah. And he was saying that he feels like he learned early that you're one of the guys that he doesn't have to really get in your face and yell. Like, you kind of hard on yourself.
Yeah, right.
Have you always been that type of player, do you feel like?
Yeah, I've always been like super duper independent, and also like just self-driven, because I feel like nobody wants it more than I do for myself. Yeah, so like I always had that from me since a kid. Like even when I was playing a different sport in basketball, like I always felt like, nobody needed to push me. Like I just needed the technique and the fundamentals, but like like the drive and the passion, like I was gonna do above and beyond what I was supposed to do. So I was always like that. Yeah.
I know obviously you have to be physically, set the skill levels, but this game is a lot to do mentally, especially at what the position you play. Like if something gets past you, you got to shake it off for the next one. Buffalo, I remember you were doing some boxing, and it kind of helped you not only with technique but also the mental game. Have you found your niche in Dallas yet?
Of course. As soon as I got here, I found a boxing coach. Just working on hand-eye coordination. I love it because it's like when you're dead tired, you got to continue to stick with your technique and fundamentals. It's just like football, like fourth quarter, third quarter, you could be dead tired, you can chase somebody down, have a game-saving tackle or whatever, and you got to line back up and prevent them from scoring again or go take the ball away. So it's just like being able to lock in and be sharp mentally, as well as being physically in shape as well. So I think boxing has helped me tremendously going into this year, and then I started last year, so it was 1 year in, so I probably try to do it at least three times a week for sure.
Well, here, night and day, like I said, I saw before I got here you had 3 interceptions. Are we good with 3 so far? Did I miss any of them for camp?
Oh, for here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I just want to make sure. But my favorite play and camp moment was when you lifted someone's child and had a little Simba moment.
Yeah.
Have you ever done anything like that before? You gotta like take me through that moment, because I think you became a camp favorite in that moment.
I've definitely celebrated with some kids before. I feel like, it was a couple of reasons. Like, for one, like I feel like kids are our future, right? So you always want to pour into them and like just give them some excitement and just let them know that they appreciate it. You know what I mean? So I'm big into that. And then I'm also like I just felt like in that moment it was just gonna be so cool for the kid. Like it wasn't really about me. Like it was pretty cool that my teammates joined in and stuff like that. But it was just in that moment it was just some type of passionate thing I had. You know what I'm saying? He was the first kid I seen. So yeah, it was just that.
I'm pretty sure that kid's never gonna forget that moment or who you are. So that was awesome. My last question for you: What is your personal goal that you're setting for yourself this year? It's clear there's a lot of injuries in your group, right? You're looking like you are making a case to be a starter out there. What's your personal goal?
My personal goal, basically, for myself, right? My faith in God has grew over my time becoming a young man. So for me, it's being a consistent dog, and also just like trusting in God's plan for me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my first 3 years, I felt like I tried to force things because I put in the work, and when things didn't happen, I get like not discouraged, but I get like I feel like I got to do something, I got to change something up. Like like I'm just gonna continue to just like being a consistent dog for the team, be somebody that the team can rely on to make plays and be there and do their job at a high level. And then like obviously I'm gonna work to be number one in anything I do, right? So like that's like all pro, like Pro Bowl or whatever. But like as of now, just being a consistent dog for the team, you know what I mean? And just and really just like letting God's plans for me like work out, and just being grateful for the opportunity. That's all. That's really all my goals is for this year.